Alright, time for Phoenix to heal thyself. I'm just with Torgal on my own now. While I do these quests. Oh well, I'm sure I'll have friends when I actually start the DLC. So yeah, quest prerequisites for the DLC. So I assume these quests will have like some sort of story connection then? This quest basically means Joshua and Jill will accompany you. Okay. So I'm basically doing Joshua's side quest line and Jill's side quest line. In that case. Oh, this way. The Strokebos can't swim. Zero down bows you complete and they will forever accompany you / unlock. Okay. I gotcha. So I'm at the point in the game where, again, like the world is available. It's just final boss and then that's it. Well, and dungeon leading up to final boss, I guess.
Here's the aqueduct.
So like this is the state that my save file will always be left in. Is the progress that I make now. One of those kinds of video games. So I'm doing the things that unlock them. So they'll join me in the DLC then, I guess. I want you to not be doing that. Okay. No. How about? I was a little bit far. That's fine. That is a-okay. Ow. Oh, I still keep my level 5 even across areas. That's pretty big. Okay. The blue and the red together is pretty satisfying. Okay. Okay. Something like this. But yeah, just go straight into the final boss. By the way, no dungeon. The last crystal was the last dungeon. Okay. Well, the king of well. Okay, so yeah, just the final boss ahead. So I can basically go and beat the last little smidges of the game whenever I want, but I'll do DLC first. That is the point that I'm at then. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, and then a little smidge of this. Build up that damage multiplier. And then do a little smidge of this. Is the way that I handle it. And then a little smidge of this. Like that. And then a little smidge more of this. Oh, I was only level 2, but like, that's still pretty good, right? Okay, well, pretty good stagger damage still. Okay, well, this guy's about to die here in a hot second. Maybe I get out of here. Maybe I just use him to build up my thingerbob now. Oh, that's gonna take a little while to build up. I'll just build off some other guys later. Orbs, how about? And then this. Okay. And then do this, and then he's out of here. I gotta need to build that up. So I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, it's a very long sequence of events for it to just be the final boss, though. So not a dungeon, but a bunch of other stuff going on. Of something or other. Come on, gather petals. Gather petals, darn you! Grab that, because that sure looks like a petal.
Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements
Yoink.
arrive.
And... thank you. Progress of certain quests is temporarily limited.
Let's get these back to Yote.
Why? Why? Do I have to go through that cutscene before it's available? Like, actually, why? But why, though? I can skip the coming cutscenes and create a save file specifically just to load and watch the cutscenes later, is what I can do for, like, optimal story order stuff, if that's how it works. I could literally just do that. Yeah, do it. Why don't... oh, you're not Yote.
I know he'd do me the same kindness.
Wait. Where the heck? Yeah, so it's normally here, so she's not here right now is why. Wait, no, she is right here, but like...
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in.
oh, there's
Everyone
you there.
has been so kind.
But I can't chat with Yote now because she's doing... that. So, I mean, like... I can see if doing that unlocks it. That's what I can do here. I've seen those cutscenes. I'm about to here. Right before Mr. Dudo. Okay, so this file specifically for watching the cutscene back to their origin on December 22nd here is what that is that I can load. And then may as well create like 2 separate ones right now before I accidentally save over that with the cutscenes done. So I can just here do that one. How about? There we go. And then I have like the duplicate there. And I speak to you. And sure, I'm skipping, I guess. I'll see it properly sometime later when it'll be a little bit more impactful then. Is what I'll do. And I can load that file, see that cutscene, and then load my main file again. Is what I can do. Oh. Great talk.
Joshua seemed upset.
Amazing talk. Oh. So I guess this stuff has to happen with Joshua first before I can continue that one quest. Well, we'll see it next time because we're staring at Origin over there. It's just like Xenoblade 3, isn't it? It really is. Great talk. That way.
I only hope she understands.
Yeah, I hope she understands the thing that we discussed there. The, what did we discuss there? Something really great. We're going to invest all our funds into stocks. Have no more savings. I hope she understands. Yeah, a little bit of a different situation, but similar and going to Origin. I'm sure she understood.
It's almost time.
Make for Origin.
Better make
Look,
sure you don't find
now Phoenix Heal Thyself isn't locked away. And a new quest is available nearby. So that unlocks the final set of quests after you do those cutscenes. Okay. Well, now after doing those cutscenes, I now save in one of these files just to designate it as that kind of main file. But this one here, I can load. That's gonna be a little bit unsatisfying. The fact that 1 is my not great save file, and my ultimate save file is now numbered 4. Whatever. I can always delete these, and then it'll probably change the number order or whatever the heck. I should have saved in this other slot, is what I should have done. Gosh dang it. Whatever. It's not that important. I don't think here. So yeah, this is now my main save file, and this is my save file that I load to see those cutscenes. Because yeah, I guess the final side quests of the game are now unlocked. That aren't unlocked prior. Okay, well, good to know. Basically, Tales of series final conversations. Gotcha. Well, I'll check it out later here then. What, am I getting this for doing even weirder science? Is that what that means? Should do the DLCs with the costumes? That might be kind of fun. Tell them on maid. Thanks for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue? I reckon poor Owain, I think it was pronounced in this game. In Fire Emblem, I always just say Owain. And them lot would still be stuck stilling Blightwater over a bonner. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come and knocking at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. I'll have another look at the costumes and see if I want to do that. That might be a little too over the top. I don't know. A new life. While the going was slow, and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Eda back safe to the Shadow Coast where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make sure the little one gets it. Yeah, they do look pretty cool from what I remember. Search of a lost home. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime, and it was a chance encounter with one such tome, from a distance, that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Yeah, the 0 gil there certainly implies that. But yeah, they have special effects. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Story.
Quest accepted, an inconvenient truth. That Pokemon was never good on the Switch. Oh, I don't know. A little bit of an exaggeration there. I was just trying to think of like something funny I could say in the moment for an inconvenient truth. That was the first thing that came to mind. You could also say things like Planet Coaster 2 is a sucky game. Yeah, I personally don't think it is. Burnt Black. Nice if there was more options. Burnt black. Now it looks like I'm really in some sort of crazy cosplay. I mean, I'll be seeing him from the back most of the time, but in cutscenes then I'll see him from the front. Oh, yeah, we'll see. But taking a little bit more time with that. I can do, like, the side quests and stuff in it. That's what I can do. Torgal's one, icy blue. Ambrosia was like that. Yeah, I gotcha. Sure, I'll do these side quests in it at least and see how I'm feeling. I'll have a little bit of a look-see. Hey, how you doing?
Courage, Ifrit.
We can ask about Origin before we go there.
Ifrit.
I don't know what the heck you're mumbling to yourself, but we'll find out another time. That's what I think we'll do here. Hey, man.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Sure, at some point, maybe.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
I can use the present on something better. That's what I can do. Also, before I forget, I've been meaning to have a look at this for a little while. This I can upgrade at this point, which will significantly increase the number of hits, and then I'll really charge up my Zangetsu 10, whatever the heck. Booty bop, there. And somewhere else I can invest these points. That's mastering. I had to master that. I had to master that to get them on. I get my points back invested into this. I kind of had to downgrade it there. So upgrade it increases follow-up strike speed. Gotcha, gotcha. Yep, that seems good there. Yeah, I had to get a decent bit invested here as well to master stuff, to move stuff around. So like total skill points there. But yeah, I should have rearranged that. If I'm just going to be side questing for a little while, I'm probably not going to be facing anything like super tough for a hot second here. Which means I can probably get away with like increase EXP earned. And then increase ability points earned in normal encounters. I'm not doing normal encounters all that much, so I don't think that one's worth putting on. Is there a sort thing? Yeah, sort. Timely assistance thing or Bob there. Yeah, this is the last grindy thing. But it'll be fine. All three grindy things. More XP, more gil, more ability points. Sure. I'm just going around doing side quests. Imagine if it upped it for side quests as well. How amazing that would be. But then I guess you would just equip it right before you finish off a side quest. But yeah, also there's specific quests I would suggest doing. It is very important to complete in terms of like story. No, later on in the game I'll think back to the quest when it shows up. Okay, so it's not one that I like have to do in order to unlock the DLC, but it's still like a very story connected important kind of one.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Here you go. One of the few varieties of flora capable of resisting high concentrations of ether. This herb is most often found in and around ether floods, where the fauna that would feast on its nutritious roots often fall prey to their Akashic cousins if they don't turn themselves.
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Quest complete! Phoenix, heal thyself. bunch of ability points for that one. Everyone keeps giving me meteorites all the time. Your quest is available nearby. Yeah, so... Aha! Where there's a will! May as well go accept these ones up the stairs first, and then they're accepted. So I may as well do, and then I can start doing where there's a will. Is what I think I shall do here. But give me these ones in my inventory first and foremost, even though I'm probably never doing them. As well have them in my inventory.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah, right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
I'm a little worried about Mid myself.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
Don't know why the text couldn't just extend off of that. Like there's still lots of space on the screen.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Aiming high. Okay, so the other good quest to do then would be an Inconvenient Truth. Yeah, it's not one I did already, because I just accepted it, like, as of... It was one of the ones that was only available after the whole chat that went on here. Pretty sure I just accepted it from the reading table. Huh?
Love story, perhaps?
Litany of Errors. Is that because that quest is down in the dungeon here? Excuse me. I'm honestly surprised the game didn't fat shame me there. And I'm really glad that it didn't, as a matter of fact. Hold on. What? 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 Where is it? If I'm here anyway, I may as well chat with you.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
Oh yeah, how do we get to Origin?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Yeah, if I'm ever out there. I just want to accept this one. But yeah, I guess we'll see how we end up getting to Origin here. Maybe it's Ifrit Risen. I assume it's not the ship flying thing because that's part of a side quest. So, like... There's an... Would this be like the upper level? Like I can, wow, the game really doesn't fat shame you at all. That's amazing. This then. When was the last time I've been up here? I kind of forgot it was a thing. I think. Was I up here once before? Maybe I never was. Maybe that's why I didn't realize. I don't know.
Sid, may I have a moment?
No.
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Nope, I'm going instead.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Litany of errors. Well, if I'm ever in the area, I can pick up the thing where Bob. But yeah, and you did not do the first DLC, only did the Rising Tide. Should eventually do it, though. Yeah, as I just wrote in the chat there, I was initially under the impression that, like, doing the first DLC might be a prerequisite to the second DLC, but then I remembered that you can buy them individually. You can buy the Rising Tide without buying Echoes of the Fallen, so I guess it would stand to reason that that would be the case, and it was a bit of a dumb assumption of me. So, yeah, so just having done the Rising Tide, but not Echoes of the Fallen here. But I haven't had the time to do it, mostly because your brother had taken the PS5 with him off to college, which also prevents you from playing the game entirely. Yeah, and then you just, like, freaking gave me a console. Was the case, but he's back now, might play the next day you're off from work. Okay, yeah, separate stories. And yeah, would stand to reason is like separate purchases and stuff. But yeah, I'll do them in the order that they came out. I'll do Echoes of the Fallen first and foremost. That's what I'll do.
But we've no
No, I could, whatever. I'll come back there in a second. Let me just get this in my inventory. Come on! Hey man, you doing good?
Clive.
Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would Would you join me?
Sure, I'll do that.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Quest accepted where there's a will. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that there. But yeah, then ended up changing mine from PS4 to PS5 to take along with them.
Do you think they'll come back?
Well,
Of course they will.
if you come visit here and you end up wanting PS5 back, you can take it back if you want. But now with all the games I've got, I would go out and buy another one. Would be the case at this point. What I was about to do. Oh, I was about to say that this is gonna sound really dumb, and you know, I've never been diagnosed with like OCD or anything, but I've had a lot of people tell me a lot of the time that they think that it's something I have, and I can see why. Be so rude to you. But the order that the icons go here, if these are the quest chains that like add them to my party, will they go on like the save file icon in the order that I get them permanently into my party? Because if so, I think I'd want to do the Jill stuff first. Like, if I have a party of 4, say, in a game, the order that I put them in matters a lot to me. So, like, if I had, like, the party of 4 icons there, I would like it to be in the order with Joshua at the end, because then it's, like, the character that you get towards the end of the game is in the last slot, and it's a bit more satisfying that way. And you have the dominance of fire on either end, and then the other characters in the middle, and that just sounds a lot more visibly satisfying to me. I don't know if that's how it works. It might just have like some sort of preset order here no matter what. So I really don't know, but just in case, I think I'm going to do the Jill one first. Yeah, fire on the outside, ice on the inside. Oh yeah, because Torgal has like some ice stuff as well. I guess otherwise then it would go like fire, ice, but I think I'd rather have like fire on the outsides and then like ice on the insides. Is what I would prefer, honestly, here. So, I think I'm gonna do Jill's ones first, just in case. I don't even know if it works like that, but just in case it does, I'm gonna do that.
A piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I guess it's for getting the boat into the sky, but like, if something's lived like a super long time, and we're just gonna kill it just to make it to materials for something or other, that's, rather sad there. But yeah, interesting there.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
I'm starting to think the DLC probably isn't getting started tonight at this rate. I'm doing a bunch of quest stuff here, and then maybe like right at the beginning of next stream is when the DLC will start. Gotcha there. I want to set my order. Come on, go to another tab. Oh, it just wants to mark that. I gotcha. Come on. Yeah, probably not starting the DLC tonight then. So not that one.